Hello, welcome. This is Maniac Tim from Maniac Sports. Uh, just wanted to wish everybody a great day. And yes, are you ready for some football? I'm ready for some football. Yeah, unfortunately, I do got to work and I won't be able to really do a full show today. But I did want to stop in and just say, hey, guys, let's get ready for some football. Let's watch the Lions play. Let's bring, you know, I let's watch the Lions training camp, find out whatever we can find out from them, and looking forward to seeing the Lions play in regular season and all information on the Detroit Lions uh, is welcome. Also, anybody out there from any other sports, especially uh, Detroit related, please make sure you leave comments in the section, and we will try to cover your sports here at Tim's Maniac Sports. Um, that also goes for any NFL team, any college team, or any team whatsoever. Uh, I'm not going to cover pickleball. I just decided that's really uh, not my cup of tea per se, but is I mean, not a knock on pickleball, but to me, pickleball is not a sport that I really comment on. But I'll tell you if and I'll listen. But yeah. Now let's just go ahead and let's talk about what's going on right now. Is let's deal with the running backs. I don't think it's too fair for the running backs to um, you know to be paid the way that they're being paid. Uh, I'm going to sign on the side for the running backs where I'll tell you, you're stuck in a rookie contract for like the first 3 years of your career, and maybe it can be 4 years. And if you end up getting franchise tagged, it could go up to 5 years where you're tied up with this team. And then by the time you make free agency, all your great years are all your great years are used up, basically. Yes, I cannot blame the team for devaluing the running backs, but something needs to be done to make this more fair for the running backs and that position that they hold. Because as everybody believes, Tim Maniac Sports does not believe that football is a contact sport. It is a collision sport. And there is not any other position that is more in in the sport of football that where a running back will go ahead and collide with another player more than anybody else basically on that team. So the running back, and just like every player is putting their lives, their career on the line, and they ought to be able to make bank just like everybody else can. Now, I do understand that the league is different than how it used to be, and the league is transforming into a more passing league. And I do believe that versatile running backs that can go ahead and be receivers as well as um, running backs. That does add value to the team and value. It makes your assets better. Now, one of the things that I also discussed on my stream last night, and thank you anybody who went and came and seen us yesterday. I had a 4 hour stream, which was my longest stream ever. I want to thank everybody for coming there. But no buts too. I just wanted to thank everybody for coming. Our show each at least Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 o'clock. But then I ended up needing to come in to work early or this year or this week than usual. So I'm not going to be able to do that as I thought. But I believe that all contracts should be incentive based, uh, because it pushes, it helps a player to push himself more, to get more money, to get more production out of them. So here at Maniac Sports, and I have personally said this before, is I'm not for the fully guaranteed contract. I believe that you should get so much of your money guaranteed for sure. I mean, but I'm not for the fully guaranteed contract, and it's just because then there's no incentive to go ahead and play and go the extra mile per se to get it. Now there are some people that their work ethic is so high up there that they'll do that anyway. Okay, but not everybody is that way. One of the things, and I'm sure everybody hates to see, you know, you go ahead and you sign this player back and stuff like that. And this ain't with every player, but you go ahead and you sign the player back, then he doesn't try as hard once he gets banked. You know, so that's why I'm more for, okay, you go ahead, you get this base salary, which is a great base salary, but then you get incentives added onto that base salary, which is going to inspire you to do better, you know. And I do understand that sometimes it may be the team around you. You know, if you're a receiver, you know, and you don't have a great quarterback that can get the ball to you, yeah, that's going to affect your performance, your ability to really get those numbers up too. But there are things that you can do. If you're also you know, a quarterback that does not have great receivers too, vice versa. So there's uh, ways that your teammates can affect you and the way your team is built. Now, one of the things that I'm also for is I would like to see a rotating salary cap. And what I mean by a rotating salary cap is if you're a team that's starting to try to rebuild and you need to go ahead and get the, you know, you're a team that people may not want to go to as well, all right, as much, because you're that, you are a lose, you know, a losing franchise that's trying to become a winning franchise. Well, I do think that there should be some way that you could work those salary cap numbers or something to add, to make it more fair for these teams that are trying to grow. You know, that's one thing that I think it should be. You know, that you should. Yeah, I'm sorry. The internet connection is not the best where I'm at. You know, I'm at my work parking lot. As you can see, due to internet issues,
in my parking lot. I do apologize as far as for this going on and off, freezing up. I do really apologize to the listeners out there. It's hard to really do this right now when I know I have frozen up a couple times, and it's just because of the internet here that I'm using. Uh, but yeah, just go ahead and like, subscribe to this channel, tell people about it, and I will try to do some more of this tonight. You know, during the nighttime, since this week is going to be a lot of working early. Uh, I'm starting at noon where I usually start at 2 o'clock. This week I'm starting at noon, so I just happened to leave my house early enough so that I could do a little show here before I went into work. But I'll tell you, it's hotter than heck in this car. Um, but go Lions, one pride. Go Detroit Lions on the prowl. Hey, I want to see that show brought back. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I can work something out with Val where I can do some. Maybe if you guys, if you guys want Detroit Lions on the prowl show to come back to, let me know. Let Val know. Anything will be in respect and honor to the show and to keep it uh, respectful to the genre that they had. I also want to tell you guys, hey, I'm really looking forward to starting, you know, the Maniac Squad as far as a group where you guys can join uh, pretty much free of charge. Then maybe later on we will may have levels, but I do want there to be where you can join this free of charge too. I'm also looking for guests. I want guests. Now, the Maniac Sports is about the fan. When I create a Maniac Sport, it's about the fan. It's about the experience that you have as a fan. That's one part of Maniac Sports. When I say what brings out the Maniac you, it's the experience of it all. It's also about the experience of the player. If you're a former player, a former athlete, if you're an athlete right now, and want to appear on my show and just tell what, I don't care if you're a high school athlete, I don't care if you're a pro athlete, I don't care if you're a semi pro athlete. All right, I don't care if you're a fan. If you can appear in my show because you guys all have something to add. I do want you to be a true fan, a fan that loves the show. It doesn't only need to be of the Lions, it can be of your high school team. But right now I'm burning up. Uh, and I do guys start thinking about getting inside my plant for work. So thank you very much. This is Maniac Tim from Maniac Sports. Thanking everybody for coming along and watching. I'm going to end this broadcast right now. You guys all have a good day, and I'm should be a guest as far as on New Breed 313. Check out their YouTube channel tonight, and I know it's also on Facebook. Um, he was on my show yesterday, and I appreciate him being on my show yesterday, and I've been invited on his show today, so I plan on doing my best to be on that show. So just go ahead, and if you want to see what Maniac Sports is about, check out last night's stream. You don't need to watch the whole thing, but check out, you know, it's it's fans talking about the sport of football. It's fans talking about the sport, about the Detroit Lions and how we were talking about Michigan team, talking about being a true fan, you know. Uh, but I I know I can rattle on. This is Maniac Tim. I'm signing off for now. And let's just go ahead and have a great day. football.